do, dude? Great. I love it. Come on, troubleshooting. I think your journey is complicated, so don't try to abuse him. Be woke. Be cool. Be woke. A calm spirit is smarter. Words to live by, everybody. You want to get anywhere in life, you gotta be woke and be cool.
Get that made somewhere?
I want to give it to Akane-san. Provided she'll accept it.
So that was it, huh? That's what made you decide to go?
Maybe. For what it's worth, I thought it might make the boss happy.
Would it now, though?
So,
Would it
what do you
really?
think, boss?
Why hasn't there been a Super Mario Galaxy 3? Because Super Mario Galaxy 2 didn't do very good. No! 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 Holy shit. Woo! That was close. That was way too close for comfort, if you ask me. Okay. Okay. No! I hope that didn't just reset everything I just did. Dude comes out. Even for this game. Oh, thank you for the heart emoji thing. That was a very well-timed spring, I'm not gonna lie, but fuck you, man. You know what? I need. Oh, Spike Memer, welcome in.
Do you prefer e-girls or ladies nuts on your face? Man.
Dang, Danny. That was fucked up. You and I thought the same thing. It was like a thing you could place on the ground. Clearly it wasn't. Whoops. My bad. Upsie. I made an upsie. Oh, me being a dumbass. Fuck off. Where's it gonna go? Where did it go? Oh, over there. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? That would suck even more. Thunderblight just shows up out of nowhere. Electrocutes the water. Yay! I did it! Woohoo! I did it! All right, let's start this party, shall we? How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Well, that's just rude. I came here for a long time, not a good time. Well, sorry to disappoint you on both fronts. Welcome in, though, everybody. To anybody who's watching on YouTube, welcome in. And anybody here on Twitch, thank you for stopping in. To those of you on YouTube, if you like this content, you want to see more of it and all that stuff, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. But other than that, we're going to be playing some Breath of the Wild. We've modded the hell out of the game yet again. Just a couple of days ago, we finished Breath of the Wild with Relics of the Past, which made the game ridiculously hard. You might as well have taken Master Mode and thrown it out the window, because this version just ruined everything. But this time, I've modded the game yet again. But we're not doing Relics of the Past, because we finished it with Linkle the other day. So now we're going to be playing through Second Wind, which adds a whole bunch of things to the game. Like a whole bunch of things. I don't know everything that's added, but a whole bunch of things have been added to the game. So we're going to use that to our advantage. What else? So shrines have been changed drastically. So shrines are going to look completely different than what they normally do. I know that much. Enemies are still gonna be where they are. It's not gonna be like Relics of the Past kind of craziness with like guardians sprawled out everywhere. Although there was a mod that I was tempted to download, but I think that would have been too much. And it was a mod that would have turned every enemy into a guardian. I don't know if I felt okay doing that. Maybe in a regular playthrough of Breath of the Wild, I will add that mod in, and Link will just get absolutely destroyed by guardians every chance he gets. That'll come later. That'll be content for a future stream. That'll be future streaming content, okay? We'll do regular Breath of the Wild. Everything will be vanilla, except all enemies will be guardians. That'll come in time. That'll come later. We're not going to do that right now. I will be crocheting bread while I watch. Also, I'm getting new headphones tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go getting the new headphones. Also, welcome in, Radis. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You should have. I will. I promise. That will be for a future stream where Link is just going to get bodied by guardians. Breath of the Wild on crack and bath salts. Nah, Relics of the Past, but all enemies are guardians. Could you imagine how ridiculous that would be? Also, too, apparently with this, guardians are all enemies, or all enemies are guardians. The creator of the mod also made it so that way there they would see you faster, shoot their lasers faster, would move faster. So you want scary? That would be scary. Imagine going into a divine beast and it's nothing but full-blown guardians. Try to do the Relics of the Past going through the Lost Woods. Because you have to beat all the enemies in the Lost Woods in order to get to the Great Deku Tree, but all the enemies are guardians. That would be horrifying when Breath of the Wild becomes a horror game. Yeah, you're just trying to sneak by guardians everywhere. You go onto the Great Plateau, it's just like 10 guardians. All with their lasers pointing at you. I would be scared. But again, that'll be future content for the channel. We will be doing that. I have been loving modded Breath of the Wild. as I'm sure everybody can tell through the multiple streams that I've done with it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Playing modded Breath of the Wild, it's been absolutely fantastic. The fact that I never even thought I would get to this point, but now I have, is fantastic. I love it. Absolutely great. I'm so happy that I was able to get modded Breath of the Wild working. Unfortunately, I still haven't been able to get it working with crowd control because, again, the crowd control version only works with a North American version of the game, not a European version. But the European version with all the DLC and content is the easiest one to find. So that doesn't help. I think I might have gone a little crazy. I've collected over 200 Koroks over the weekend in my modded Breath of the Wild save, without ever doing any story quest stuff after the plateau with only 4 hearts. No, that sounds totally reasonable. That sounds totally logical. That sounds normal to me. So we're probably only going to be going for about maybe 3 hours today. So we'll be done around 1 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. Because... oh, goodness. Because... I've got to help with some packing stuff. Things like that. Because we plan on listing our house for sale in a few more weeks, and we need to make sure that everything is packed and ready to go in case, well, not everything packed, but a good amount of things packed and ready to go just in case. So I need to do some stuff after to help ease the load for my wife. So that's why we're not going to be streaming all day today like I would like to. That'll come after I've moved. Then we'll be doing like super long streams every chance I get. Plus, I've got a couple of days off next week, like a lot of days off next week, which is kind of a cool thing, but also kind of not, because I'm not making money at work, but I get to stream more. So it's kind of like a give or take kind of thing. I can either stream more but make less money at work, or make more money at work but not stream as much. So kind of whatever. But regardless, we're going to have some fun. We're going to play some Breath of the Wild. Second Wind is the mod. They've added a whole bunch of new things to the game. I've also added a couple more things to the game. So we're just going to see what happens. That's basically it. We're going to see what happens with this modded craziness. I think it's going to be fun. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. There was one other mod that I wanted to look into. But let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I know it was here before. I'm gonna add another modded thing in just to see how well it'll work. Actually, no, I'm not. Because it's not ready yet. There is a there's a mod that somebody is working on to re-add Lon Lon Ranch to Breath of the Wild. But they're not going to have the mod finished until 2026. At least that's what they're hoping for, is to have it by 2026. So we'll see what happens. But regardless, we're going to have fun. We're going to see what happens. So, without further ado, let me boot up the emulator. That way there, I can change the account that I'm using. There we go. So that way there, it'll act as a new game as soon as we boot it up. But I will definitely be posting in my Discord maybe later. I'll make a poll and ask if people want to watch me play Breath of the Wild, but all enemies are guardians, and see where that goes. And I think a lot of people will say yes. a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, you need to do it. You need to play Breath of the Wild with only guardians. Aren't there implied / suspected ruins of Lon Lon Range already? Yes, there are. Yeah. And they are absolutely Lon Lon Range ruins. But specifically Lon Lon Range from Breath of the Wild. It's laid out exactly the same way as it was in in Ocarina of Time. Like very, very, very much so. Laid out as in Ocarina of Time. So, yes, there is Lon Lon Range ruins. Yes, it is implied to be Lon Lon Range. Yeah, and it looks exactly like Ocarina of Time's Lon Lon Range. But somebody is making a mod. Somebody is making a mod which is going to make it a little settlement. Because, of course, Hyrule Field was the first area I collected all the Koroks in. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally understandable. Makes sense. All right, let's boot up Breath of the Wild, Second Wind, playing as Zelda. We'll see what happens. And then in a future stream, far down the line, probably after I've moved and all this other stuff, we will do Breath of the Wild, but all enemies will be guardians. Yo, Rexy, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. You have to jump hurdles with a horse there, but I used the Master Cycle to get it. Yeah, let's go, Master Cycle. Woo. All right, let's boot up this game and see what happens. Can't wait to watch me die of stupid things. I just know it. Of course, I'll keep the deaths counter up just in case, because even though this isn't going to be some crazy difficult modded version of Breath of the Wild like Relics of the Past was, but it's still going to have its moments. Speaking of the Master Cycle, did you know that it's called Eponinator Zero in German? Like Epona, but inator. That's hilarious. I love that. The Eponinator. Breath of the Wild, Second Wind, with Zelda's Ballad. So that way they were playing as Zelda, but that would be too long of a title. I love how there's no dialogue in this moment. It's just a bright light with nothing else. The Eponinator would have been the best name for them to give it in all regions. It just would have been the best. Just Eponinator in all regions. Would have been fantastic. I got 2 Divine Beasts with 7 hearts. 1 with 8 because the other Divine Beast. Fair enough. But that's still really impressive. Considering how difficult they can be sometimes. Like, they're not difficult, but they're a pain in the butt. Zelda with that blank expression on her face. She looks like a robot. She doesn't even look normal. Like, her facial expression is just, no. I wonder how the story's gonna unfold now that Zelda's the main character. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Oh boy. Watch you suffer. I'm in. Oh, I know you're in, Rose. Now I have Rivali's Gale. Forgot how to spell it. Amifa's Grace. Rivali's Gale is busted. It is one of the most busted abilities that you could ever have. The fact that it gives you an updraft whenever you need it, and you get 3 back-to-back if you wanted, absolutely insane to get vertical height. Now, granted, Tears of the Kingdom made that completely obsolete with the ability to phase through ceilings. But for Breath of the Wild, man, that is a huge, huge busted ability. All right, we got a shirt. Cool. What else we get? We got pants. Cool. There we go. Give Zelda some clothes. Princess don't need to be naked. Just saying. Also, we're gonna grab this too. I can't go around without my Cyclos. I need Cyclos. So, Cyclos is a mod that you can add to the game that instead of having a square bomb, you essentially have infinite Rivali's Gale. So you pair that with the paraglider, and this enables you to fly forever. I'm also playing Skyward Sword. I enjoyed Skyward Sword. I wouldn't say it was my favorite Zelda game, to be honest. But of course, I played the Wii version. Obscure symbols decorate this pedestal. The symbols on the slate seem to match up with some of them. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of mods added to this game. We have Zelda dialogue mods, so everything is going to be referred to more with Zelda. Obviously, we have the Zelda's Ballad DLC. Thank you, Maddie, for giving me that that file, which is over on my Discord for anybody who wants to play modded Breath of the Wild and have Zelda. You can do so, because the original Zelda's Ballad was removed. It was removed because of copyright things with Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, how dare you do that? My mom doesn't let me have mods on Breath of the Wild, even though I want them. Wait, how is your mom able to stop you from modding a game? I don't understand. Speaking of mods, like, I have a bunch of modded things now. I have modded Breath of the Wild. I have modded a whole bunch of games. I even have a modded 3DS with modded games on it. I love it. Getting a modded 3DS has been my most favorite thing recently. It has gotten me so interested in playing my 3DS again, which is great. Because, I mean, come on. How else would you be able to play? Because I a kid. I mean, that's fair, Rexy. That's fair. I get it. Your mom doesn't want you to have fun. I understand. But yeah, how else would you get games like Super Mario Mon on a 3DS? Playing natively on a 3DS. It's great. Love it. It's fantastic. Alright, let's go do something. Sticks are for weak people. We're not weak. We are people, but we're not weak. Really? No, my controller has not suddenly obtained the power of motion controls, unfortunately. Which, what thing is it in Simu? Can you tell me? Which, thing in graphics pack is it? Or something? Or is it like something that I'd have to update, Simu for? It's under mods. No, I don't see anything there. Yeah, I don't see anything for mod or for it here under mods. Yeah, it's not there. So, yeah. So, it ain't there. But that's fine. I don't need it. I will have the ability to fly after we deal with everything here in the Great Plateau, so I'm not worried about it. But I'll look at it later. Okay, no worries. We also have a whole bunch of different, like, animations. So we have an animation for walking, crouching, running, using the paraglider. Because, I mean, if we're going to play a Zelda, we got to give her the most girly animation stuff that we can, right? That's just kind of a given. We've also made it that when we collect items for the first time, it doesn't give us a whole spiel of random crap. It just gives us the item and away we go. So that's cool. Love that. Yer. 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 Anyway. Fucking Koroks. I hate these things. They're so annoying. We're gonna have to use a rusty broadsword for now because I don't have anything else. Well, I could have something else, but that would be kind of cheating. I don't want to do that. My whole iPad and phone is covered with Breath of the Wild stickers. So I'm gonna guess, Rexy, that Breath of the Wild is like one of your favorite Zelda games ever. Which, honestly, good choice. I know that there have been people who are like, oh, Breath of the Wild, it's so difficult. Or, oh, Breath of the Wild, like, there's just so much going on. And I can't get used to it. And it's so confusing and all this other stuff. But, like, honestly, Breath of the Wild is not as bad as people make it out to be. Just saying. It's not that bad. It's really not. So we've got a bunch of different mods added to the game, obviously. Yeah, still hard though. Well, I mean, yeah, the game is still a little difficult. That's kind of a given. My mom helps me. Heck yeah. Let's go. Thank you, Mom. We're going to go get the Master Cycle a little bit earlier because I want it. Traveling is just going to be so much easier with it. Your mom completed Breath of the Wild 2 times? Nice. I've been trying to get my wife into wanting to play other video games, but she doesn't have that same kind of interest, I guess. Alright, let's get the Master Cycle. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Now that we have that... Oh yeah, I have to go unlock the Sheikah slate. Uh-oh. I should have probably thought about that. And I didn't. Oops. Alright, let's go unlock the Sheikah Slate so that way there we can start using the Master Cycle in all of its glory and potential and all that other stuff. Because I want to use it and I can't use it because the game won't let me use it right now. And that makes me very upset. Here, we'll get better pants. Or no, that's the lantern. Yeah, we're gonna need that for later. We've got darker nights and brighter... Or no, it's brighter lights and darker nights, which is a mod that makes daytime more brighter and vibrant. But when it's dark outside, it gets dark. Like, good luck seeing what's 2 feet in front of you. Kind of dark. I want the steak. Good riddance. Wonderful. I always forget I don't have the glider yet when I do the plateau again. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna just get a few arrows. Arrows are good. We want those. We're gonna grab those. There we go. I want the sword. Thank you. I want the shield. Thank you. Now, could you imagine if all these enemies were guardians? Oh boy, that would suck. Alright. But the motion shrine in a cave southeast of Dueling Peaks is broken. Super dark and extremely hard, but doable with Cyclos. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's why I have the Cyclos rune. For when I get to the motion shrines, I don't have to do the motion controls. Vanilla nights are really bright. I was in Laurelin Village today, and I did not notice it was night. It was that bright. Yeah. So darker nights it's gonna be pitch black. But I like it being daytime because I like being able to see. So I've changed the way the day-night cycles work in this game. So a day-night cycle in this game now is an actual full 24 hours. At one point I had 75 shock arrows, I think. Nice. So I could essentially go through this entire game without it ever being nighttime ever. Like getting through everything and it never being nighttime. I could do that. I may do that. We'll see what happens. Now, obviously... Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait. Do I need... Oh, I need a thing first. Right. Okay. I'm gonna try this. I think I remember how this works. I think I remember how this works. We'll see what happens. Nope. That was too early. It was way too early. That was way too early. Once I can use the Master Cycle, things are going to be a lot better in terms of dropping from high distances. Yeah, I did it. Let's go. Fall damage cancel. Let's go. Yeah. Hooray. Zelda sure looks happy. I don't give a crap about what any of these guys are saying. Like, I don't care what Santa Claus is telling me at this point. Haha! I mean, aw, that sucks. You just want me to die a whole bunch. And not get the fall damage cancel. I know. I know, Rose. Alright, let's go do this. Yay. Yeah, I don't need this guy to show me anything. We're gonna go over here. Wait, does the falling from the tower count as a death on the death counter? Yeah, actually it would. There we go. The first death of the game. Good catch, Rexy. Because honestly, I would have kind of forgot about it. Of course, we're going to get this, because this is going to have a ruby in it, which we'll be able to sell that for money. Now, there may or may not be a point in time when the game crashes. That's normal. Of course I do. Yeah, I know, Rose. I know. So as you can see, things are a little bit different in shrines. This is not how normally the Magnesis shrine looks. Many shrines have been changed. Some are still Cyclos cheesable. Some are not. Unfortunately, we can't cheese the Great Plateau shrines because we don't have Cyclos, and we only get Cyclos from the Bomb Shrine, but we only get access to the Bomb Shrine after we've done all 3 other shrines. So we have to do the other 3 shrines, or the other 2 shrines now, before we can do the Bomb Shrine. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the shrines look very, very drastically different than what they do in vanilla Breath of the Wild. Thanks to Second Wind. So there's that. Even if you got Cyclos first, you would need the glider for it. That too, Radis. That too. Yeah. Kind of forgot about that. Yeah, you'd need it anyway. I forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder. But, yeah, because some shrines are going to be very dark because of the Brighter Lights and Darker Nights mod, we are still going to need this lantern that we've got anyway, because otherwise we will not be able to see where we're going. The shrine design is awesome. I like it. Oh yeah, they changed up a lot of how shrines work. Like now you've got like trees, you've got actual like environments. Like actual stuff. It's not just boring looking. There's actual things to see. And this is just in the Magnesis shrine. We haven't even gotten to some of the crazier ones yet. Oh my god, I hate this. There we go. Sheesh. Sheesh. Bro, I want this in Breath of the Wild. Well, I have it in my Breath of the Wild. I don't know about you. It's like a fusion between Trial and Shrine. Yep, pretty much. Same. Yeah, Rexy. It gets pretty crazy. Like the shrine for the ice pillar thing is also cold in the shrine. So if you don't have food that keeps you warm, you will die in the shrine from cold air. Yo, thank you so much, Rexy, for the sub to the channel. I appreciate it. We are trying to boost the YouTube channel by streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So thank you so much for being a brand new subscriber to the channel. I appreciate it very, very much. I do stream often, or I try to stream as often as I can. My YouTube channel doesn't really have like actual edited videos. Most of them are either YouTube shorts of clips from my streams or me streaming myself, which honestly, I kind of find that a little bit better because then people can join in if they want, say hi if they want, things like that. All that good stuff. So thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I appreciate that. All right, we have magnesis. Beautiful. Now we just need to get a whole bunch of more things. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go make some food because we need food in order to get through Mount Hylia because obviously that's a cold area. But now that we have the magnesis shrine unlocked, or the magnesis ruin unlocked, now we can use the master cycle, which is great because the master cycle is absolutely fantastic when it comes to all-terrain traveling, because if that wasn't blatantly obvious enough. Motion shrine replacement mod is called alternative motion shrines on Game Banana, but as I said, some shrines it's broken. I did see that mod and I was tempted to download it. I was only worried though about if I did download it with Second Wind installed, which Second Wind changes all the shrines. I was worried that the game wouldn't have even ran. So I didn't add it. But I did see it. You son of a... There we go. Now you're dead. Good riddance. Okay, there's nothing over there. I thought there would be. That would have been nice. I is not that smart. Yous is that smart, Rose. Believe me, I's is pretty stupid. So if I's can figure it out, then yous can figure it out. YouTube is a wonderful teacher. I will just say that. YouTube is a wonderful teacher. Alright, alright. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Don't fall. There we go. We got this. I can barely mod Minecraft. I don't want to deal with Python. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. You kind of have to figure out how Python works. And Python is, it's interesting to say the least. And this version of Breath of the Wild seems too easy since I've been playing, since I was playing through, Relics of the Past. This seems like a joke in comparison. Alright, we're gonna take this. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, we're gonna just get rid of that. I'm taking this. I want a torch. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's cook up some peppers. I looked at it once, went nope, and never touched it again. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You could try it for that hypothetical near vanilla playthrough you thought about earlier. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could add that in. Like the alternative shrine thingy or whatever to replace the motion control shrines. Yeah, I could do that. That wouldn't be difficult to do. You don't have to use Python for Breath of the Wild. Modding with UKMM only for BCML, which is one of the reasons UKMM was made. Yeah, UKMM was made as an alternative to BCML, so that way there you didn't have to use Python script. But I'm just used to it by now. Like, used to having BCML. So, for me, there isn't a point in me doing it. Because UKMM, honestly, because I don't know what I'm doing, it kind of confuses me. But BCML actually doesn't confuse me, which many people would probably say it should be the other way around. But I don't know, that's just me. It feels so weird not having guardians attacking me every 5 seconds. It's very, very odd. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm expecting guardians to appear out of nowhere and just start shooting me with laser beams. Alright. Now that we're here. We're just gonna casually jump up. Exactly, it's the other way around for me. See, I just like the fact that I can go on Game Banana and do a one-click link using BCML and it, like, downloads the mods for me. I don't even gotta think about it. Like, I don't know. I've attempted to try UKMM. It got too confusing to me. Wait, I forgot. Forgot what? That UKMM exists? Yeah, you could just use UKMM. Oh, that's what you forgot. There you go. That, gotcha. I will be playing this every time I am in stream. You know what? I believe it. Suavemente. Yeah. I love when it says Ganondorf, the pimp cat. El papi chulo. It's great. Help, Ganon dancing is killing me. There you go. So yeah, as you can see in the Cryonis shrine, things are drastically different. Where there's snow everywhere, and the temperature is actually cold. Like, if you check the temperature gauge thing in the bottom left-hand corner, it is not any warmer in this shrine. So, if you didn't have cold resistance, you would die in this shrine. The shoulder shake gets me every time. Ugh. There we go. Where did you even find that clip? Somewhere on TikTok. I found it somewhere on TikTok, I think. I think it was TikTok. I don't quite remember where. But I enjoyed it too much. So I'm like, yeah, I'm adding this. I didn't know there was an EX chest over here. Ooh, bomb arrows, yay! Now I can blow everything up. Because of the infinite arrow mod. Alright, let's go get the warm doublet thing from our father. Because apparently Princess Zelda's British. Or something like that. So we got to go see father. And get the warm doublet. I won't actually need it, but it'll just be nice to have it. Whoa, that was close. That was like the worst place to jump off the motorcycle. I've been trying to kill the damn Yigas. Good luck with that. Someone made a cover mixing Suavemente with the Gerudo Valley theme. It slaps. Okay, you gotta send that to me. She's Australian. Oh. Well, whatever. I don't know why she's Australian when nobody else in the game is. I don't get it. Why is she the only one that's Australian? Her dad's not. Maybe her mom was. Maybe, but that's a far stretch considering she's dead. So we don't even know. So I don't know. I don't know. Because I like making people mad. I want to hear this too. I got too excited. Yeah, Radis, you're going to have to send it to me now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, fighting Koga with Relics of the Past on is not a good idea unless you want 20 panic blood moons all one after the other, which makes his health regenerate to full, and then you have to start the fight over again, but it doesn't matter because you can't beat him. Literally, Relics of the Past makes Koga immortal. You can't beat him if you have that mod on. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, so here's the stasis trial. So that's fun. Because I like making people mad. Oh boy. Oh. Yay, stasis. Let's go. Have a good one. Bye. There we go. There we go. La 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 la. There we go. Cool. Better shield. Love it. Love having that. Better shields make things better. Get out of here. Get out of here, you nasty. There we go. Don't need to worry about that no more. Alright. I sent in the chat in the Discord. Nice. Let's go, Radis. Yeah, I want to hear. I want to see this. I want to visit the site. I want to add this. I'm gonna add this. You watch, I'm gonna add this. Oh, shit. Woo! Ah, damn. This is so good. Ah, this is too good. Ah, this is too good. True. I thought it was like the actual like dancing stuff too. I didn't think it was just the music itself. But dang, this is good. I love how the description that the creator put is, imagine entering the final boss room and Ganondorf approaches you with hips that don't lie. Dang, that is too good. That is too good. That is way too good. That is amazing. I love that. Ah, it's wonderful. Suavemente, truly. Oh, that was great. That's fantastic. Loved it. I need to check for something here. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. Okay, I was just looking for something, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. So, no worries. No worries there. Alright, moving on. Let's go. We have one more shrine. All the way over there. We're gonna get to it. But not in the conventional way that you'd think. In fact, this is going to be completely unconventional in every possible way. What is that? What is that? What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, we're gonna find out after. Oh, we're finding out after. Oh yeah. Alright. So yeah, this is the unconventional way of getting down. There we go. Now we're down. Because I've realized something. Yeah, exactly. What is it? I don't know. What in the TOTK flying stuff is that? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Maybe it's just because of the mod, I'm guessing. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go around. Whoop, whoop. Nope. Nope. There we go. I don't want to deal with any guardian stuff because I'm not strong enough yet to deal with them. I don't have enough powerful weaponry yet. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. The Jabaji Shrine. However you want to call it. Or whatever you want to call it. Yay, the maiden's gown. Woohoo. So now we have this. Instead of the Switch shirt. Which frankly, I don't honestly like this outfit. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold up. Really? Oh yeah, that. Right.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, we may or may not have a problem. We may or may not have a problem. I don't know why, but for some odd reason, the bomb shrine isn't activating. Even though I've done all the other shrines, which this should then activate that shrine. For some reason, it's not. And yeah, I forgot about that in Tears of the Kingdom, that you can unblock that and like go through the regular entrance to the Great Plateau. I completely forgot about that. I don't know why this isn't activating. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to probably do that. If it's gonna be like that. Because I've never had that happen to me before. Usually this just works. But, yeah, I guess I'll have to disable it. I'm pretty sure this is the right mod. I'm like 90% sure, I think. I hope. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it is. We'll see what happens, but I'm like 50% sure. We're just gonna wait for this to finish. Shouldn't take much longer. Then we'll deal with the bomb shrine, then we'll reactivate it, and then hopefully it'll work. I hope. Because this is new to me. I've never had this happen before. Like, I don't even need to go visit the shrine for it to tell me, oh, you have to do the other shrines first. Usually I can just go do the other shrines and then go back and then bam, it's right there. So I find that odd that it's for some odd reason not. But we'll go check. Cause that's really weird that that's not working. I hope I disabled the right mod. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, so we'll do the bombs, then we'll move on. And we'll reactivate it so that way there we have the Cyclos ruin. So that way there we can actually do stuff. Bomb trial, let's go. Perfect. Hold on. Why is my status connection poor all of a sudden? I apologize to everybody on YouTube who's getting very poor connection, or very poor live stream stuff. I don't know what's going on. Why it's being like this. I hope it's not too bad, but I apologize to anybody who's getting hit with that. Alright, so we've disabled Cyclos. We're going to re-enter the bomb shrine, or we're going to finish it. Then we're going to reactivate Cyclos, and that should give us Cyclos. Because again, I don't know why, but the mod was being weird. I don't get it. Why it was doing that. No idea. But we're gonna figure it out. Is the stream also this bad on Twitch as well? Sure hope not. No? Not bad on Twitch. But for some odd reason, YouTube is being dumb. I don't know why. Let's see here. Okay, no, it looks fine here too. What the hell? Is it only when I start moving? I'm gonna assume that it'll do that after I start moving. It'll probably start being all weird. That's my best guess. Let's go this way. And we're gonna go this way. Also, too, I'm gonna save now and then reactivate Cyclos. That should fix it. Give Give me a second here. We're gonna. Nope, that ain't it. Oh, there it is. Enable. There we go. We're just gonna wait a moment. Just gotta wait a moment. Then it should be good. Hopefully. We'll see. Anytime game. Anytime. There we go. Perfect. All right. Launch. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's go. If this works, Radis, then you are a certified genius. You know that? You are a certified big brain genius. Because I hope this is going to work. Yeah, we got it. It worked. Yay. Let's go. I'm just avoiding all of them. Because I don't want to deal with any of that. Right, this way. Having the master cycle early is so fantastic. I love having this mod on. I love it for the fact that you can actually use it in a playthrough as opposed to not getting it like at all. The idea that they locked the Master Cycle 0 behind final endgame content after you've done literally everything in the game is just ridiculous to me and should have never existed. I think it was too stupid to have that. I don't think it was necessary at all. By the way, do you guys want to see something cool after? You guys want to see something interesting? I added a mod. Obviously, I added mods, but I added a mod that's going to do something a little different in the Temple of Time. Radis, you probably know what it is. You probably know what I'm about to do. Maybe. If I'm saying it's going to change the Temple of Time, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm going to do. Also, too, Radis, you are a big brain genius, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your big brain geniusness. Because disabling Cyclos and then turning it back on again, and it works. Fantastic. Big brain. Big brain moment. Well, now we got a whole bunch of hearts, which is fantastic. Jeez, what is that look on her face? Now, I'm not actually going to get what is in this area. Because if I do, then... So, this is a mod that's added in that, brings us here. So here we are in the Temple of Time. And if we drop the Ocarina of Time over here, we'll leave the Ocarina there. Then we get some things. We get some items. Ocarina of Time Temple? Yes. So here we have the Hero of Time Hylian Shield and the Hero of Time Master Sword. I'm not picking them up. I could pick them up, but I'm not going to. But I just want to show this. If I pick up the Hylian Master Shield, it's literally the Master Shield. Or the Hylian Shield. You know, base defense stat 90. Practically unbreakable. Blah, blah, blah. It just looks like Ocarina of Time's Hylian Shield. And then, of course, the Ocarina of Time Master Sword, which works like the Master Sword, but it has 75 base attack, which is stronger than the regular Master Sword. But, yeah. I just added this mod in because I could. So, yeah. And, of course, you have the Ocarina of Time that's needed in order to open up the temple. But we're not gonna use it. We're just gonna leave. I just want to show it off. Yeah, I just want to show that off because I could. I thought it was fun. The Cyclos off-on thing probably worked because Cyclos was made to be able to be added mid-game without issue. That's true too. That's true too. The Cyclos mod was meant to be added like mid-game even after you did a whole bunch of other things, like you'd be able to get it. I don't care what you gotta say, old man. I don't care. Shut up. That was none other than you, my daughter, the courageous knight who protected you right up to the very end. He fought valiantly when his fate took an unfortunate turn. Mortally wounded, he fell, and shortly after you suffered the same fate. You were both taken to the Shrine of Resurrection, so here you now stand revitalized 100 years later. However, my dear Zelda, time is not on our side. Ganon is growing stronger and stronger until eventually nothing will stop him from consuming our land, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's pretty much the only dialogue change. Neat. Not that that really matters. All right, let's do this. Yeah. You suggest I go to CAC. Yep. Yep. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, old man. Appreciate it. No, I'm not forgiving you. You are a horrible old man. Horrible. You left your own child to suffer. You're a horrible man. Anyway, moving on. Let's go over here. Because I want to. So we're gonna go here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Heh. There's a note inside the chest. Uh-oh. To all who seek this treasure, I have succeeded where you failed. With this mask, I will curse all of Hyrule. A hex upon this world I will cast at the mouth of the dragon. Try to stop me if you can. Well, seems like we're gonna have a problem. Oh yeah, I wanted to check what that thing was. Right, I wanted to check what that weird square thing was. Let's go check that out. I'm curious now. If I can still see it. Or find it. I think it was above Hyrule Castle. But the only way that you got to see it was from the shrine over here. So we're going to head back over here and we're going to see if we can find it. I'm very curious. There it is. Ah, there it is. Oh, ha ha ha! Ha ha! Okay. Ha! Okay, I see. I see now. That was because of the mod. That's the Temple of Time up there. Okay. Well, now we figured it out. We know what that was. So there we go. It was just the Temple of Time. It's all good. Alright. Now, there are things that are added to the game. I don't know what all has been added through Second Wind. I don't know enough. So, I'm assuming I'll be able to find things that don't match up. But it's just a matter of finding said things and seeing what we get. I think we're going to be able to find some cool mods added. Don't hurt the wild boars, you jerks. Meanies. Alright, we're not going to worry about the bokoblins and the moblins and the whatever oblins. Wait, what? Oh, right. That was that there. Okay, let's go this way. So yeah, I'm not sure what all has been added. I know there are things. I just don't know what those things are. I know of a few things because I've played around a little bit with this mod. But I don't know what everything is. Now, granted, I do find that the game is being a little bit too simple because, again, we're not playing crazy relics of the past. Whoop. Nope. There we go. Did you see the explosion what? Explosion entrance / Adventure of Lunk sketches animations? Oh yeah, I've seen the Adventure of Lunk. I've seen that. That's kind of funny. Lunk is something. We'll go with that. Lunk is something. This is very funny. I love it. It's great. The Adventures of Lunk. Love it. All right. EX Strange Flower Rumors? Oh. Okay, don't care. Uh-huh. I love how Lunk reacts to the blood moon in the TOTK episode. I don't think I saw that episode. Because that's not ringing a bell to me. No, it's not ringing a bell to me. Merchant Hood? Marin's dress. Okay, so this adds in a bunch more outfits. Dark armor. Okay. 'Cause some of these I don't even remember having. I'm not going to talk to that guy. I could, but I'm not going to because I don't want to. But I do want to get this up here. So let's go do that. Spoiler, he uses the steering stick to give the moon the Majora's Mask treatment, Uno reverse style. I can just imagine how dumb that is. That would be amazing. He Uno reverses the blood moon. He's like, nah, you ain't activating. Fuck you. I love it. I wish there was a mod to speed this thing up. While the Tears of the Kingdom theme is blaring in the background. Nice. That's great. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm turning the Sheikah sensor off. I don't need that on. We're turning that off. There we go. All right. Now then, let's go get another shrine. At least the shrines look different, and I want to see them. I want to see how different these shrines look. That's too funny. Lunk with the steering stick, Uno reversing the blood moon with the Tears of the Kingdom music blaring in the background. That's just great. Timing is critical, everybody. How do I get through? Oh. Probably through here. I'm guessing this is how I get there. Ow. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I died in the stupidest way possible. Guess I gotta be careful of those explosive arrows. Oh, jeez. There we go. That's how you gotta do it. Blow them up from a distance. There we go. Now we got the key. Alright. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I'm alive. I'm alive. We're good. We are okay. I am alive. I can't cheese this place. Like, I can partially cheese this place, but I can't fully cheese it. That kind of sucks. I like being able to choose levels for cheese shrines, and I can't do that. Fun fact for Breath of the Wild on Switch. 1. If you launch the game via a button from the ancient 2017 posts in the Switch 1 news tab, you get free items depending on the post, including ancient arrow ingredients. That's actually really cool. There we go. Get out of my face, you stinky, stinky guardian things. I don't even know what those things are called. They were added in this mod, so that's all I know. I wish there was a good hair mod for Zelda. I mean, I guess she should have her long hair since this is Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom. She hasn't matured enough yet, kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. There we go. You could say it's a bugged amiibo without use limits. That would be something. That would be something. All right. There we go. Oh, those things. Didn't even see those there. They were just chilling. Not even gonna attack me until the last moment, huh? Sneaky bastards. What? What? Are you kidding? I'm failing at something I shouldn't be failing at. There we go. Sheesh. Darn game. Decided to be a butt. Finally back. What'd I miss? The game being a butt. Ooh, climber hair ribbon. Okay, so we do have things that help modify her hair in the game. Sweet. Not a big fan of this hair, to be honest. Looks kind of crap. But still. It's neat that we have some kind of hair options. I like it when mods like this give you like different hairstyle options depending on the thing that you're wearing. I like it. Well, at least it'll help her climb a little faster. I just don't know where the other two pieces of the climbing gear are. However, I did add in a mod that that gives us the Breath of the Wild outfit. Or the Tunic of the Wild outfit. But in order to get it, we need... Yeah, at least it gives her hair something. Yeah, it gives her hair something at least. But in order to get it, we do need to find... Look at all the pretty fireworks. Those were some pretty fireworks. I liked it. Looking for 15. You got a 10. Wait, what's this? Ooh. Better weapon. Yes, please. I'm gonna throw out all these other ones. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. There we go. Cool. One of the climbing gear is in the shrine on a mini island northwest of Eventide in Hateno Bay. Is it? Okay. I'll need your help. So north of Hateno. Dang, I wish I was a 10. I'm more like a .10. Nah, you ain't a .10. You're a .300. Well, that's new over there. That's never been there before. South of Hateno, actually. To Hateno! Away! I want the climbing gear. Before I do anything else, I'm getting the climbing gear. Everything else can wait. I said 300. That's higher than 1. I am definitely checking out that area after. Because that looks interesting. Alright, so here's Hateno. Hateno's here. You said south of Hateno. No, I said 300, not .300. Jeez. East of Hateno. Alright, well here's Hateno. East is this way. South is that way. Oh, I see it. I see the shrine. We're gonna go over there. I didn't say point. Quest giver is behind the dye shop. I should probably go do that first. Go grab the quest from the guy from behind the dye shop. Let's do that. Dye shop. Run it back. I know what I said. I said 300, not .300. I looked it up earlier today. Nice. Dang it. I didn't want you to dive. Right. There we go. So I'm pretty sure it's that shrine that you were talking about. Or is it that little shrine over there? I'm gonna go to both either way. But how would you be able to get the chicken to me anyway, Rose? I'm pretty sure this isn't the shrine with the climbing gear. But that's okay. I'd probably go to this shrine anyway. Okay, the climbing gear is in the shrine on the mini island. That's what I thought. Oh, it's a modest test of strength. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Nah, I ain't doing that. Fuck that. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Your address? I ain't giving random strangers on the internet my address. A little island. I come to you. There we go. I don't know, Rose. That's for you to come up with. I think the climbing gear is behind a major test of strength. Oh, what? Oh. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is totally fine right now. This is doing no damage. Such pitiful amounts of damage right now. Like, barely anything. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I don't know where to get ancient arrows right now. If I knew, I would have gone and got them first. Also, Radis didn't tell me until I got into the shrine that this is a major test of strength. How was I supposed to know? I mean, we're still getting there. I mean, yeah. Could have gone there first. All right, one's dead. Awesome. Bomb arrows away. This is my only way of winning right now, is being cheap. Ow. Uh-oh. I don't like this. There we go. All right, we made it. Oh, I can't carry any more shields. How many do I have? Oh. Well, we'll remove that and that. I don't need two. Where's the sword? There was a sword. There it is. Yeah, I want the sword. I don't want the axes. And I don't need the boomerang. There we go. Cool. At least we've got like a guardian sword shield kind of thing, so we'll be fine. Okay, this is looking pretty good. All right, where's the last piece of the climbing gear, Radis? So the last piece of the climbing gear requires us to do a shrine quest. I don't remember where the shrine quest is. They can bleed, they can die. Oh yeah. Ancient arrows in Hyrule Castle. Yeah, there are probably ancient arrows in Hyrule Castle that we could probably go to. But I don't really want to go to Hyrule Castle right now. Up your button around the corner. Yeah, so I got the quest from the lady at the dye shop, or behind the dye shop. So I've already got the quest active. I'm assuming it's over here somewhere. Something. There's our good buddy Cass. Yo, what's up, Cass? How you chilling, my guy? There ain't much out here, dude. Honestly, nobody can hear your music from over here, and the fact that I'm here is a coincidence at best. Cass was my favorite character in Breath of the Wild. I hated that they got rid of him in Tears of the Kingdom. It made me so sad. He's like the best character. My boy. On the interactive map websites, I could. But do I want to? And the answer is no. Alright. When the 3 summit trees become one, turn your back to them. Trees on the snowy mountain visible from Hateno Village. I want a Cass plushie. That would be amazing. Well, if it's saying snowy mountains, there are 3 trees right there. I'm guessing it's these 3 trees. Because that's 3 trees if I ever did see them. Alright. There's the screwed up dragon. Poor dragon. I'm gonna eat some food. Okay, so 3 dragons. The 3 trees. Okay. When the 3 summit trees become one, turn your back to them. Head towards the sea. Okay. So that would mean when they become one, the only way they're going to become one is if you line them up. Something like that. Kinda, sorta. Not really, but kinda. So you have to line them up and then head towards the sea, I think. It's the only thing that makes sense from that, which the sea is back that way. But yeah, if we line these up exactly like that, so they're lined up, then you gotta turn your back to them. And then turn your back to them and head toward the sea. A trial encased in stone awaits you there. So if it's a trial encased in stone and it's in the sea, that means it would have to be this way, because this is the way to the sea, right? So the sea would be over here. So it would have to be over here. And then encased in stone would probably be... Okay, so turn your back to turn your back to them. Then you're at the sea. So then it would be... Wait, I see something. Ah ha ha! Found it! Ha 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 ha! I am a genius. Ah ha 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 ha! I am big brain smart man. Let's go. We found it. Where's the treasure? There's always treasure here. Where's the treasure? Oh, there it is. Interesting spot for it. I'd laugh if you found it and then immediately died. I would have laughed too at my own stupidity of me dying. I would have laughed real hard. Where's the chest? Oh, we're good. I found it. It's all good. Now, while I still have this cold resistance food activated, makes sense. You got to climb for them. Nah. Nah. We're gonna go help the dragon over here, because that's the right thing to do. We'll go help the dragon. There we go. Boom. Alright, we'll help the dragon. Come on. Let me skip cutscenes. I want to skip cutscenes. Let me skip cutscene. It isn't going to let me skip the cutscene. That is true. That is very true. Poor dragon. I know, right? Got all dirty and didn't go take a bath. I mean, look at all the sludge that's on it. It's disgusting. Alright, time to murder this yucky goop. We got 9 minutes to do so. Hello! Nice to see you. Now you die. Yay! We did it. We got rid of one thing. Now we gotta get rid of all the rest. Honestly, I like the purple vibe. Like, I don't know, the purpleness looks pretty cool if you ask me. Just don't start shooting me with ice balls and we'll be fine. There we go. Another down. Let's go. Poor dragon. Right? That would have been pretty neat. Having the demon dragon do some callbacks to this or something. That would have been amazing. Okay. That was uncalled for. At least I didn't freeze. That would have sucked. Come on. Just waiting for this to activate. Or open its eye. So, as soon as you want to do that. There we go. I was getting too close and it was going to explode on me and knock me off. So, better to play it safe than sorry. Alright, now we got to get rid of the giant pimple on its butt. So, let's do that. We're going to get rid of the butt pimple. And then everything will be good. Even without the Cyclos mod, this was always very easy to do. I enjoyed, like, all these crazy exploration things, like having to save the dragon and stuff. I always thought that was neat. But yeah, I do need a scale. So, as soon as I get that, that would be nice. Come on. There we go. We did it. Yay. We saved the dragon. Yay. It would have been cool to have some callbacks to this. Yay! We did it! We saved the ice dragon. Yay. Now I'm gonna shoot it in the face to get a scale. Come on. Give me scale. There we go. Nailed it. There we go. And that'll open up the area behind it. And then we'll be able to get one of the 3 pieces of the wild outfit. I am going to save in case the game crashes. I've had that happen a lot when I was playing Relics of the Past with the Linkle mod, is that this area would glitch out as soon as I try to enter the shrine. Like it would crash immediately. Wouldn't even let me go through the shrine. At least it seems to be working for this one, so that's nice. Okay, I'm disappointed. This place looks the exact same. Why? I knew it. The wild outfit is changed for Zelda in this game. So if we get the 3 pieces of the wild outfit, then we'll get the 3 pieces of her ceremonial outfit. Normally, Radis, yes. Yes. The only way to get the wild outfit vanilla is by getting all 120 shrines and then going to the Forgotten Temple and going through all there, and then you get it. But I added a mod which allows you to get them from the 3 different shrines, or the 3 different springs. So you need to go to the 3 different springs, and you need to drop a dragon scale for that specific dragon in each of the different springs. And then you get, then you go into the shrine, and the gift that you get is going to be a piece of the outfit. That way there, for people who want to play this game with the wild outfit on, you can do that. The name of the mod is called Dragon Springs Wild Set. So yeah. Yeah, add that mod in, and then you get the dragon scales. You bring them to their respective springs. It opens up the path to the shrines, and then you get each piece of the wild outfit from said shrines, instead of whatever you would have normally have gotten, which I think were diamonds in the vanilla. All right, let's get out of here. Whee! Yo, Ben, welcome in. Finally done with Relics of the Past. It was fun. Relics of the Past was a really fun challenge. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed a lot of Relics of the Past. But now we're playing Second Wind, so I'm excited to see what happens. Now, I could just cheese this and just fly everywhere that I need to go, but that would be boring. Who wants to do that? Not me. Well, I could, but again, that's boring. So we're just gonna drive ourselves to everywhere we need to go using the Master Cycle, because that sounds better to me. And we got all the 3 pieces of the climbing gear. Let's go. Heck yeah. Hold on, I got a phone call coming in. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry about that, everybody. Phone call from the wife. And you know when the wife calls, you answer it. The interactive map says the ice spring had an ice spear in vanilla. I just noticed icons changed too. What luxury. This is all thanks to, well, the icons are changed thanks to the Zelda's Ballad, which, if you are a part of my Discord and you do have some way of playing modded Breath of the Wild, Maddie, who normally shows up in YouTube streams from time to time, posted in my chat Discord the links to the Zelda Ballad mods. So if you tried to find Zelda's Ballad mod through Game Banana for the Wii U, unfortunately it was taken down because Nintendo said no, you're not allowed to do that, and Nintendo was going to copy strike the hell out of them. So they had no choice but to remove it. So there was no real way of finding this mod anymore. But thanks to Maddie, he was able to find them. And he put them in my Discord chat. So for anybody who wants to be able to play this game with Zelda, and you can't, there is a way for you to do so. You just have to go into my Discord chat, and the link is right there. But I guess it changes like everything for me, like all the icons and all that stuff, so that's cool. I like that. I do want to get the other 2 things. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to change the time. Actually, I want to check something. I need to see if... I know I have a light version of Brighter Days and Darker Nights, or whatever it's called. So I'm going to turn off the daytimes thing. So we're going to let things run normally as they do in this game. Now I'm trying to play the challenge mode mod for Tears of the Kingdom. Challenge mode. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I hope that goes well for you, Ben. Let me know how things go. I hope it goes well. I do plan, Ben, since you're here, I do plan on eventually, we're not going to do it now because we're doing Zelda Second Wind stuff, but I do plan on eventually trying to play vanilla Breath of the Wild, but all enemies are guardians. It's a mod that does exactly what you think it does. It's just master mode for Tears of the Kingdom. Gotcha. So, are you able to play Surviving Life in real life, right? Are you able, Ben, to mod Tears of the Kingdom? And if so, are you using a console or are you using an emulator? Because if you're using an emulator, what emulator would that be? So that way there, I could also play modded Breath of the Wild. That'd be cool. On the topic of crowd control for Breath of the Wild, remember what I managed to do with A Hat in Time? I'm the reason for most nerfs. Imagine what I could do with Breath of the Wild. I would be scared. The water guides. The water is supposed to guide? Nah, man. Water ain't guiding shit. Oh, you're playing Surviving Life in real life. Now, I think I'm going this way. There we go. Cool. Love how that just spawned out of nowhere. I'm using Citron, although I had to dig quite a bit for the ramen keys. Do you still have said ramen keys? Because if you do, I would love to have them. Alright, too many nasty things here. They just gotta die. I mean, if you want me to just look for it all myself, that's okay too. But Citron. I've never heard of Citron. Maybe I have. I don't know. I've heard of Citra. The 3DS emulator. I've seen that before. I think I can make it up there. Pretty sure I can make it up there. I mean, that's fair too, as well as I also have physical copies of the games. I have a physical copy of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch. Now I'm imagining using my Tears of the Kingdom Pro controller to play modded Tears of the Kingdom on my PC. I want to do that. I could probably find it, honestly. Okay, so I found the Citron emulator. So that's something. And then... You had to decrypt a link and everything. All right. I got it. The Internet Archive is a wonderful thing. Do you even properly install it? Gotcha. All right. Let's go. Hey! No, fuck you. Fuck you and your hey. Fuck you mean hey. What's in this chest? Hello, treasure chest. What do you got? So, back to looking on the internet, I guess. I mean, fair. I've not updated my Tears of the Kingdom on my Switch past 1.0.2. I love Minoru dupe glitch. My Tears of the Kingdom version is 1.1, I think. Yeah, it's 1.1. Also, the game crashed. Nice. Should have known that was gonna happen. Rip, right? I wish I could stay on 1.0.0 for the mod. Yeah. I stopped updating my game past 1.1. And I don't regret that choice because it gives me the power to duplicate anything I want. Because 90% of the duplication glitches that worked in 1.0 still work in 1.1. So there's plenty of ways to duplicate stuff in Tears of the Kingdom. It's fantastic. I love it. All right, moving on. You'll have to get a mod for that too. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be kind of important, wouldn't it? Alright. Fuck off. Man, these monsters really just want to gang up on a princess, don't they? I want to get a ripperoni emote. What would that look like? A pepperoni with the words RIP on it? Is that what that would be? I don't know. Yup. Okay. Yeah, I can see you, Hess, too. You stinking nasty, nasty, stinking... Ugh. Korok. And I want it to look like its soul is leaving its body. So you want a pepperoni that looks like its soul is leaving its body. And having RIP written on it. Gotcha. Here, give me more weapon stash. The worst part of duping is when summoning items from thin air becomes too slow and you get bored. Yeah. And the OP dupe glitch you get from dropping stuff without standing on the ground still works in 1.0.2 as well. The Minoru dupe I mentioned, but it works with Paraglider too. Yeah, I think I'm on 1.0.1. I think that's the version my Tears of the Kingdom game is on. 1.0.1. Like, the version I'm on is the version update that came out exactly after version 1.0.0. So it was 1.0.0, then the version my game is on, and then whatever it's at now, I have no idea because I haven't updated the game, nor will I ever, and it can screw off with that. I will never update my Tears of the Kingdom game because I like duplicating things way too much. big reveal after getting all 900 Korok seeds that you've been collecting poop all along is actually really hilarious and genius. Rage baiting. I mean, you're not wrong. It's pretty stupid. Hello, I want new cute clothes. I want clothes. Give me clothes. I want the clothes. I've only got 60 rupees. Oh shit. I need money. I gotta figure out how to make money. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sell you anything. I forgot since this isn't... Really? Since this isn't, since this isn't the, Relics of the Past mod, making money isn't super easy. Better get going. Frick off with that, DZ. Also, welcome in. Man, look at all those outfits. Love it. I got you up while I do my treatment today. Well, I hope your treatment goes well, DZ. Hope it goes really well. Alright. There we go. Hello. Man, that's right. You treat me with respect, you son of a bitch. I got up while doing nothing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hi, you silly dingus. You silly dingus. My favorite reaction... Hold on. My favorite reaction to it comes from the German streamer Domtendo, who crashed out before Hestu's gift. He was like, anything is better than rupees. Afterwards, he yelled, where are my rupees? He even had a whole speech about Nintendo screwing over their most dedicated fans during the crash out. I swear playing Nintendo game mods can make your head hurt getting it set up. Oh yeah, absolutely. See, as much as I would love to play Tears of the Kingdom with mods, the headaches that I had to go through in order to get this working is enough to make me not want to try to do the Tears of the Kingdom stuff until like maybe years later. Like years down the line. Then maybe. I don't care about the story, old lady. Yeah, I know where they are. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I got that. Thank you. Yeah, I know where Hateno Village is. I was already there. Oh yeah, Ordon Village is a thing here too in this mod. Yeah. Yeah, we did the seek out impa thing. Woohoo. Alright. The main annoying thing is that because Tears of the Kingdom is still technically a current gen game, getting to the ROM is a lot more difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. And then getting it set up, like even after you get to the ROM, then getting it set up and then making sure everything works. Yeah. Wonder how dark it's gonna get. Because I have brighter brights and darker nights. Oh yeah, that's pretty dark. I have the light version on. So now it's very dark. There we go. Thank goodness I have a motorcycle. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. In Tears of the Kingdom, he had another crash out. Literally, he's giving me the same shit again. He crashed out a second time? That's funny. Also, last week I was playing Breath of the Wild and I thought I broke the game because I could not find Sidon at all. I was so confused until I realized he doesn't spawn at the bridge if you cheat your way to Zora's domain like I did. Yeah. Like, for real, I get the game working now, but I'm not even done yet because I still need the right version and the mod. Yeah. In Breath of the Wild, he complained Hestu's gift has no use beyond watching the dances. In Tears of the Kingdom, he complained about it just unlocking the old Breath of the Wild dance as well. Yeah, because that's all it does. That's all it does, is it unlocks the old Breath of the Wild dance. It's useless. This is the most useless thing ever. Okay, that guy just spawned out of freaking nowhere. Look at that night sky, man. It's beautiful. Beautiful night sky. Can't see shit, but the sky is beautiful. But I can't see shit. Alright, we got this. Alright, one more. One more. There we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. It's not dark enough. You need it even darker. I mean, I guess I could get it even darker. This is only the light version of brighter brights and darker nights. Like in the normal version, like it is pitch black. You don't see 2 feet in front of you. I'm gonna save the game and I'm gonna download that mod. I'm gonna download it. That's what I'm gonna do. So let me get into there. So brighter bright and darker night. Breath of the Wild mod. All right. Yeah, brighter lights and darker nights. That's what it is. So I gotta find where I have that installed. I think that's just part of the New Game Plus. Quality of Life New Game Plus thing that I have. But I believe adding in the mod itself will work. So I want to see. Offhand lantern, yes. We want pitch black. Depth of field. What is depth of field? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a second. Mm. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Okay, darker nights and brighter lights. We're gonna add this mod in. So this will open that, which should then do that. Okay, install. All right. I'm hoping this is going to work and not fuck up my game. I'm really hoping it's not going to fuck it up. Then I'm going to go to this thing that fixes it, which says, okay, this must have a higher priority. So once we boot that up, then it should be pretty much pitch freaking black in Breath of the Wild. Like, you should not be able to see like even 2 feet in front of you. So we're gonna see what that's all about. Just gotta wait for this to install. Shouldn't take very much time. Better be. I am praying for this prime content of me not being able to see 2 feet in front of me. Cool. Love that. I'm so glad that's what you're waiting for. Okay, come on. This is either going to do one of two things. It's either going to work, and so when I boot this up, the game's going to run, everything's going to be perfectly fine. Or two, the game's going to stop working, just like it did the last time I tried to add in a mod, and is going to completely fuck up my entire game. We're going to find out! Oh no, that was because it was installing the mods. That's why I was freezing. I'll be away for a short while. I'm gonna take my bicycle home now. Yeah, no worries. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Is it even darker outside now? I don't know. Doesn't look that much darker, honestly. If at all. I think it has something to do with the new game plus. Hold on. I'm gonna go... Yeah, it looks the same. You got a 16, DZ. Let me check my quality of life new game plus thing. Quality of life new game plus. Oh, didn't want that being there. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna uninstall the quality of life version that I currently have. So we're gonna uninstall this. So don't mind if you see me freezing for a second. Don't mind that. If you see me freezing or stuttering, that's perfectly normal because things are updating. So don't mind that. Once this is done in uninstalling, I'm going to reinstall the Quality of Life New Game Plus mod, but it'll give me options to change some things, which I will then be able to change. Oh, that's right. That was supposed to be a thing, wasn't it? Oops. I'll do it next stream. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'll do it next time, I swear. Yeah, I just kind of remembered too. Let's see. What's this? Another life. What is this? Oh, that. Yeah, I don't need that. That can be turned off. Rupees in the grass. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Give me a second here. I need to check something. Okay. We're gonna leave that alone. Okay. Gonna leave that alone. Okay. Let me see here. Hold on. We're gonna leave that at default. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that at default. Hold on. We're almost done. I swear. We're almost done. Be right back. Gotta check on my coworker. Also, you got a 20 rows. Alright, let me check. See if this is gonna work. I'm also gonna need to lower it down because it's too high up on the list. Welcome back, Rose. Come on. There we go. Now I'm gonna... nope. We're gonna lower this down. Here to... There we go. There we go. We're gonna put that back down there. Come on. Come on. Finish. This is the only thing that sucks about BCML is that whenever you move something, it like has to patch itself. It's really stupid and I hate it. But let me... I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Something's gonna work at some point, right? Right? There we go. Alright, launch the game for me. Let's see what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's gonna make it any darker or not. If it doesn't, well, at least I tried. At least I will have tried. I don't make promises that it'll work. Nope. Still looks pretty much the same. I mean, it's still difficult to see where I'm going. That's for sure. It's still dark as hell. Can't see shit. So that's something. So I'm gonna go sleep at the stables. So that way there it's more daytime, so I can actually see. That would be good. I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, also too though, in the quality of life update thing that I just reinstalled, I made Guardians more like they are in Relics of the Past. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check one more thing. If it's strictly because of New Game Plus, the New Game Plus thing mod that I added, if I turn it off, then will it I just want to see. I just want to see. I I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I just want to see if it's strictly because of the quality of life New Game Plus thing that it doesn't make the Darker Nights or brighter whatever thing work. So if I disabled this mod, will it work and make it even darker? I don't know. But I'm gonna find out. So let's see what's gonna happen. I just hate how long this is taking right now, because my gosh, it is taking forever. But I swear we're gonna see. There we go. Launch the game. Let's see what happens. Is the game gonna even be more pitch black than what it was before? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. So let's see. I'm very curious. Because regardless, I am still going to turn those New Game Plus things back on. I just want to see if turning them off makes this like really, really dark. And like you can't see at all. Kind of thing. Okay, no, it didn't make it that different at all. No, it didn't make it any different. No, it's still the exact same. It's still very dark, but not like super pitch black. I think it's on its default. So, yeah. So I'm going to turn my other things back on. So let's turn that on. That on. That on. That on. All right. And enable. We're going to enable the New Game Plus stuff that I already had on. So that way there I have access to all those things. And we'll just continue on. But yeah, I did forget, Rose, to do the whole... stream as a VTuber today, so oops. I'll have to fix that later. Whoopsie. Okay, come on. Come on. Anytime now. Anytime. Come on. Enable things a little bit faster. Thank you. Alright. Now we're good. As I just remembered as I was looking through redeems. Oh, cool. We have a thunderstorm warning with tornado possibility. Yay. You live in like one of the worst places, don't you, Rose? My gosh. Alright. We're gonna continue on now. I need to get some wood. I need to find the dragons. I don't know where exactly they are, but I need to find them. Well, I know where one is. No, I know where they are. I know where they spawn. Yeah, I know where they are. It's just a matter of getting to them. And it's a bit of a pain in the butt process. But I'm gonna go get to them. I can't use words. I'm gonna go to them, like, right now. I think that's what I'm gonna do. One of the dragons I know is down here. So I'm gonna have to head this way. Yeah. 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 Because, like, we're gonna go to Hateno Village and all that stuff. Like, I'm gonna go do that at some point. But, I need to get down to Lake Hylia, to the bridge of Hylia, before it becomes 6 a.m. Because once 6 a.m. hits, then one of the dragons in Lake Hylia is going to appear. And if I want to get a dragon scale from them, I want to go do that. Because that's honestly, for me, the easiest to remember dragon. And I have another area that I remember for the fire dragon. I don't remember what time that one spawns. But I know where it is, so we'll see what happens. Because, of course, in Breath of the Wild, they spawn in certain areas, as opposed to in Tears of the Kingdom, where they're always active somewhere on the map. Which, honestly, that's really impressive for a game to have 3 separate entities. Well, technically 4 if you include the light dragon. 4 separate entities, always moving constantly somewhere on the map. That's impressive. I know that it's probably not that impressive, but to me it's impressive. I don't know. I just think it's neat. Alright. I believe this is going to lead me to Lake Hylia, to the bridge. And I sure hope it does. I also didn't see those bokoblins right there because it's too freaking dark. Thank goodness I have a motorcycle that has lights on it. If I didn't, I think I'd lose my mind. Because then I wouldn't know where I am at all. I mean, I have a wearable lantern, but that only brightens up the area that I'm standing in. Not really, like, seeing in front of me. So at least I have this. So I'm okay with this. Yeah, here we go. Here it is. Yeah, there's the bridge. Just what I needed. But I need to get onto the other side of the bridge. So the other side of the bridge is where I need to go. So let's head over there. Of course, we're going to have Lizalfo's enemies to deal with, but we'll be able to get by those just fine. These guys are stupider than... I don't know, they're stupid. That's all I know. There's a good slap in the face for you, loser. Alright. Now that we're here, we made it in plenty of time to spare, might I add. We made it here in plenty of time. We just need to get up here. There we go. Now, all we need to do is wait for it to be morning, which I sadly don't have, sadly I don't have any wood to make the night go by any faster. Because if I did, I would just like, oh, I can cut that. Yeah, I can cut this. Nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Fuck off. Leave me alone. No, 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 no. No. You're not getting me. You're not getting me. Not today. There we go. Perfect. Now, we're gonna light this thing. Oh, actually, no, I'll wait. It's almost time, so I'll wait. Oh yeah, those are some new ruins over there that have been added thanks to Second Wind. They're not anything that you can really explore, but I think they've added some new ruins and new things just to help kind of give the game a little bit more of like this feeling of what actually happened to some of the places in Hyrule. Like adding some ruins here and there to actually give it that feeling. Whoa, that was close. I don't need you falling, Zelda. No, thank you. Okay. Now all we gotta do is wait for the dragon to appear. Then I gotta go find the other dragon, which I have a feeling I know where to find the other dragon. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's somewhere up in here. So that's really far freaking north. So that's going to take me a minute to get to. But we're going to do it anyway. Because I want to. But first, we got to wait for the dragon to appear, which I believe it only shows up shortly after 6. By like 6 o'clock game time, the dragon should appear. So in another minute here, we should see it appearing over here. Yeah, I know it doesn't appear over there. It appears over here. Okay, shortly after 6 then, I guess. I don't know. But the dragon should be showing up. If it doesn't, I'm going to feel like an idiot. I'm waiting. Come on. Why is the dragon not showing up? Why is it not showing up? It's supposed to. It's supposed to be showing up. Where is it? Come on. Or is it 7 o'clock? I don't see it. What? What do you mean that? What? Okay, I'm annoyed now that it's not even showing up. That's really annoying. Oh, like, do I need to go upgrade the Sheikah slate and stuff first? Is that it? That's so annoying if that's the case. That's really annoying if that's the case. I just want the scale, man. I just want the dragon scale. Plus, I'm playing as Zelda. If there's nobody else worthier than her, I don't know who would. You have to do part of the main quest to prove your courage before Pharaoh shows his face. No, it definitely spawns here in the morning. I know that. It definitely does. I've seen it spawn here at like 6 o'clock in the morning consistently every single time. Like, you set up a campfire, you set it for sleep till morning, and then it spawns right there. The fact that it hasn't pisses me off. And means that I probably do have to do some stuff. So I guess I better check the adventure log. Alright. Hateno, here I come. We're just gonna fly there. I ain't wasting my time. We're just flying. It's gonna be the fastest way I can get there anyway, besides teleporting part way and then going there. Nah. We're doing it this way. Also, the Spring of Courage is over here. So that's where the Majora's Mask is over. It's over there. Because the Mouth of the Dragon thing is the entrance to the Spring of Courage. Yeah, right there. It'd be right down there. I'm not going to get it right now. I'll get it after. But that's really freaking annoying. Just do Ganon and the Blight boss rush. That should clear most game progression checks. I mean, you're not wrong. That would definitely clear the checks, I think. If you wanted to if you ever wanted to clear the progression checks, that would definitely do it. That is true. That is very, very true. Excuse me. I had to yawn. Alright. If I have to progress by doing that at least, then I will go do that right now. Not like going to hunt down Ganon and stuff and doing the boss rush thing. I'm not doing that. Hell no. I'm not that crazy. Not yet. I want at least a better bow and better arrows. I at least want that. And I definitely want to explore some of these ruins. For sure. All right, moving on. Could I get to the dragon, the other dragon though? I wonder. Oh, I'm very curious now. I wonder. I definitely want to explore these ruins. I will do so later. There are lots of ruins to explore and discover in this mod. And I'm going to explore and discover as much as I possibly can. Because that's kind of the basis of why I'm playing this. Oh, it's getting cold. It's getting chilly. Don't want to get too cold. Now, why am I doing this? Flying all the way over there? That seems boring. That seems counterintuitive. That doesn't seem like we're going on much of an adventure, and I can understand that, because that's kind of the basis of why I want to play this Second Wind mod with Zelda, is I want to play it with the idea of going on a grand adventure, going and doing stuff, because that's what this mod does. It installs new areas to go and explore, and for you to go find said areas to go and explore. Like, I'm pretty sure that area right there is new, because I don't remember ever seeing that area before. However, I really, really want to find the Breath of the Wild tunic outfit. That's what I want. I want that. So that means I'm going to cheese things slightly to see if the other dragon will spawn. And if it doesn't, then I'm just giving up on that. Like, I'm giving up at that point. Sorry, had to go help a coworker, but in response to where I live, this is honestly one of the better ones, but because of climate change, the wildfires from y'all and the location, weather has gotten worse. Hey, don't blame Canada for your problems with climate change. Or with wildfires. You guys get crazy wildfires even when Canada isn't involved. Okay? So don't blame us for you having crazy forest fires and smoke and stuff. We are zooming pretty quickly though, which is nice. I tried using the Linkle umbrella glider. It just didn't look very good. So that's why we're using a regular ass glider. Why is everything looking super foggy and fucked up? Oh yeah, there's some more ruins over there. Never saw those there in normal vanilla game before. Oh yeah, this is the village. Ordon village. You can't see it because it hasn't finished loading. This is Ordon village when it all loads. We're going so fast, things haven't loaded properly yet. But there are things here, I swear. There are houses and stuff. Just everything hasn't loaded in yet. But I don't have time for that. I don't have time for Ordon village right now. I have places I need to go. Let's go. Oh. Alright, it's gonna get cold over there, but I don't need to go over there. I need to go over here. Yeah. Now I remember. This is where the other dragon spawns. I know there are multiple areas that the dragons can spawn. I know these aren't like the set in stone paths that they follow, but this is how I've always remembered it. So I need to see if this other dragon is going to spawn or if it's going to be a butt. And I'm hoping it's not going to be a butt. I think it spawns at around 11 o'clock normally in the morning. Just got to try and remember that spot that I used to go to. I know there's a Lionel. Yeah, there's the Lionel. So it's past that. I think it's regularly over here. Also, too, just casually passing by a Lionel. Absolute savagery on my part. Now, I think it's usually down this path here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there's that Lionel. I'm pretty sure it's past that. I think. No, I don't remember running into this thing. I don't remember that. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a fire. I'm gonna set down a fire. Well, that's not helpful. Okay. That's not gonna help me. But I do know that there's an enemy in here with a fire sword. So, I want that. So, give me fire sword. You die. You die. You die. You can all die. There we go. No, you gotta die now. There we go. You picked up the fire sword. Fuck! Damn it! Fight the Lionel? No! I'm not fighting the Lionel. That rip is very valid. Thought I had him. Thought I had it. I really did. Oh, there's a great flame sword in the back. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm going to get that then. Hi. Bye. Don't mind me. I'm just flying away. I feel like it was after the first Lionel, but before the second. I don't know why, but I feel like that's the case. Alright, we're going to whip this. Then I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna feel like a real idiot for this not working. Yeah. What are we looking for? We are looking for a giant dragon that's setting things on fire. That's kind of the basis, is that we're waiting for a dragon that's going to set things on fire. I feel like it's gonna come in the morning, though. So, I'm gonna leave that. That's gonna disappear after a little while, but I don't care. I need to see if... Yeah, we're waiting for Dinroll. Dinroll usually flies down in here, and I believe it's usually at around 11 o'clock in the morning. I could be wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm fairly certain that it'll spawn somewhere around here. Like, it'll start flying down somewhere around here. So, if I'm patient enough, it should, keyword should, fly down from over there, should start making its way down through here. Because I do vaguely remember there's a bridge you can go to near a stable where he's easy to get to as well. Well, I wish I knew about that. But I didn't. But yeah, that would be way better. But I'm just seeing if it's gonna appear here or not. Because I am a little concerned that it might not. Because there's one line. That's the first Lionel. Oh, great. It's thundering. Yay. Awesome. Love it. Okay. Okay, that's made out of wood, so I don't need to worry about that. So I do not have anything currently on me that is going to electrocute me. So we're good. Temporarily right now, we're good. Alright. I'm hoping it's gonna spawn. I believe it's the Tabantha Bridge stable. He comes midday. Okay. Might have to check that out. Okay. If he doesn't appear here, then that's probably gonna mean he's not gonna spawn at all. But we're gonna see. Because I'm not seeing anything yet. But of course it's also only 7:40 in the morning. I just want him to spawn. That's all it is. I just want him to spawn. If Feroce isn't gonna spawn, then Dinral needs to spawn. For goodness sakes, please. Dinral needs to spawn. If Feroce wants to be a butt and not spawn because I'm not quote-unquote worthy enough yet, then whatever. I just need this dragon to spawn. Actually, I'm just gonna look it up. Where did they spawn? That's what I'm doing. Where did they spawn? Okay, they spawn in very specific locations. Let's see. Dinral appears north of Death Mountain around 9 a.m. and travels west. A good farming spot is near the Elden Great Skeleton, which is where I passed by. So it'll appear at 9. I thought it was at 11. Thank goodness it's not. Spawns at Lake Hylia. Oh, at midnight. Midnight? Huh. Okay. Okay. I got it. Alright, we're gonna head back over this way, because now that we know, Dinral is supposedly gonna spawn here in less than a minute. Well, in about a minute or so. Coming down near that skeleton. No, apparently it only spawns at midnight around Lake Hylia. Midnight into the early morning, apparently. Now, according to what I just read, Dinral is supposed to be spawning around here. But I don't see no dragon. Again, is it because I haven't done much of the quests? Yeah, I've had it spawn during the day too, like early in the morning. At Lake Hylia. Okay, so I guess they're just not going to appear and they're going to be butts. Feroce is being a butt, and I guess Dinral's deciding to be a butt. Hey, what's up, Radanya? How's it going, my guy? You just climbing your mountain? Looking all intimidating and shit? Hell yeah, you do you, buddy. He's just chilling. Chilling on the side of an active volcano. It's fine. Alright, so I guess they're not gonna spawn, which is annoying as hell. So I guess if I want them to spawn, then we're gonna have to start doing more of the side main quest stuff. I almost said side quest. Because it kind of feels like a side quest, but whatever. At least Nadra was nice. I didn't have to do anything to appease Nadra. I just needed to get rid of its pimples. Just had to pop those nasty pimples on its body. But after that was done, then it was fine. But no, Feroce and Dinral are being jerks. Rude. Maybe getting all the map areas would help. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. We're just gonna go up this way. Kano Village is nice. I don't care. Where's the... There it is. Alright, we want this, and we want this. So we want the Master Cycle first. Then we get on that. Then we grab the fire. And then we go. And then we will probably accidentally set grass on fire, which is fine. Because nobody cares about the grass. Do you need to light these lanterns? No. I'm not lighting all of them. It's just sometimes when you do light them, they look pretty. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's gonna rain. Of course it's gonna freaking rain. Of course it's gonna rain. Come on, Zelda. Let's get up there before it rains. Come on. Before it rains. Let's go. We got this. Before it rains. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We made it. Heck yeah. Perfect. Just in time. Wonderful. Blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Alright. We'll deal with all this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Update the Sheikah slate. Cool. Now we can get pictures. Yay. Because we need those for some reason. Alright. Okay, the Hebra Tower. There you go. There's your picture. We're good now. No. There. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Cool. Now I guess we head back to... We're gonna head back over here. Oh, I didn't get the shrine over there. Ah, frickin' hell. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. I guess. But I haven't had that problem before, so... Very curious. But I think once I do this, then I think we'll be fine. So we're gonna head back to CAC. This way is just gonna be the easiest right now. Because we're just flying over thing at very fast speeds. So we'll make it to Kakariko in no time here. Yeah, we're about to get back to CAC. There it is. We're gonna activate this. There we go. That way there we can teleport here when we need to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Impa, where are you? There you are. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alright, what's the nearest memory location? Does anybody remember? Radis, do you remember? Or maybe Rose or anybody in chat? Where's the fastest memory location? Because for me, the most easiest one to remember is the one in Central Hyrule Field, which is like over here. That's the easiest one for me. So I would assume Central Hyrule would be the quickest. It's the one that I know that it's consistent. Like I know exactly where it is. I don't need to try and look for it everywhere. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so we'll probably just do the Central Hyrule one. That's fine. We'll head over there. Sure, there are going to be guardians everywhere, but that's fine. Sure, they're going to be fast. They're probably going to notice me from a mile away, and they're going to shoot laser beams at me faster than you can say, oops. But that's fine. It's fine. I'm sure. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I knew it was going to see me. I knew it was going to see me. Oh, look, that one noticed me too. Oh, look, and that one noticed me. Wonderful. Awesome. Again, this game hates me. Oh, there's another one that spawned. Awesome. Yay. Yeah, recall. Recall the memory before you get blasted to bits. That'd be a good idea. You know what? I was going to have a really stupid moment, and I was going to be like, why is Zelda remembering these memories? She wasn't even in them. Oh, I forgot.
Hero of Hyrule.
GG, thank you. Thank you.
You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity.
I want her ceremonial outfit there.
The blessings of the...
But I can't until I deal with the stinking dragons. Alright. Now that we got that, we're gonna go back here. Whee! Bye, Guardians! Good riddance. There we go. Alright. Now that we're back here. There we go. Cool. Yay! Well, at least we got something. Something's better than nothing, I guess. I want to get the pants, though. So for that, I need money. For that, I need to make money. Where do I make money? I need to make money. Let's see. I don't care about you. Where's gonna be the easiest place to make food? And thus money. Wait, so how does this work with Zelda as a protagonist? Is Link the one holding back Ganon now? Nope. Ganon just hasn't done anything. Alright, I need to sell some stuff. Let's go back in here and we'll see if we can sell some things. Actually, can I sell things to you? I want to sell. It's not much, but at least it's something. There we go. Better than nothing. Cool. Now that we did that, we can at least buy some pants. Okay, we can at least buy the pants. At least we should be able to. That's the hope. Cool. And yes, I want to buy that too. Cool. Okay, that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. What's the regular Hylian, like, what's the regular pants that she wears? What are the regular pants? Yeah, where are those pants? I thought I would get them from the Hylian outfit, but I guess not. 'Cause this ain't the regular pants. And it's definitely not the well-worn trousers, I know that much. Oh. I gotta find them. Okay, let me look it up here. Let's see. Hold on. Eileen trousers. Yeah, that should be these. But they're not changed. Hold on. Where do I find these? How do you add this as like a graphics pack? I wonder. Yeah, because it's supposed to be the Hylian trousers that are supposed to change, so I don't know why they look like this. I'm very curious now. I'm very, very curious. I'm hoping that if I download this mod, it's going to work. We're gonna see. Because now I'm very curious if this is going to work or not. So let's see what happens. I can't believe I've died 3 times in this. This isn't even super difficult Zelda. So the fact that I've died 3 times to stupid things, it's unreal. Okay, come on. Come on. All right. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Launch the game. Are her pants going to be different now? There's only one way to find out. And I sure hope they are. If they're not, I'm going to be upset. So I'm really hoping that they will be. But then again, I don't know. Alright, let's see. And this is like high up on the priority list for my mods too, so this should work. I hope. But we'll find out. Okay, kinda worked. Not quite. Also, her thighs are her legs are thick as tree trunks. My god. It sort of worked, but also sort of didn't work. I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Huh. Yeah, we'll run with it. See, I don't know how to get them otherwise. But I don't know. This still doesn't seem right to me somehow. I don't know. Just gonna turn it off. Disable it. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Anything? Let's see. Nope. Not that. This is for the Switch version. Not for what I wanted. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Oh, well. I tried. It wouldn't find it for me. So, oh well. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I also just didn't like the way that the model looked in using that. Because, I don't know. Just looked too disproportionate, I guess. I don't know. I don't think her legs needed to look like the size of tree trunks. I really don't. Like, even though this isn't the right pants, it still looks proportionally better body-wise. Yeah. Oh well. We'll leave her with that on. That's fine. Yeah. Huh. Actually, no, I kind of want to take this off. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine if it's not quite the same. Oh well. Alright. Now that we did that, we'll see if the dragon spawns. I'm gonna go find some wood. Because I need to find some wood. Alright, let's go get some wood. And then we'll go see. Let's hope I can find some trees real quick. Because then I'm gonna go spawn... teleport myself at the tower to Lake Hylia. And then we'll kind of go from that. Also, weren't you supposed to end like 40 minutes ago? Yep. Technically, yes. I've just been too busy playing this game. Been too busy, okay? Gosh, leave me alone. Ah. There we go. Perfect. We got 2 woods. So we're gonna go here to the lake tower. Rocco. She's not home yet. But I will need to get off after and start doing some packaging and stuff. Like package some things up. Alright, now bridge. Bridge is over there. It's really, really dark now. I can't see. Yeah, this is dark enough though. It's pitch black out here. It's spawning. You son of a biscuit. You spawn now? I mean, I guess it's true that it spawns around midnight, but you spawn now? You horrible, horrible dragon. How dare you? I'm gonna have fun hitting you. Gosh. Of all things. Shit. 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 Go, 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 go. Zelda, come on. Come on. You got this. Go, 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 go. Get away. Get away from the Sparkies. Get away from that. There we go. All right, we got the scale. That works. So we're going to save. And with that, we're going to end the stream off here. Because yes, I have things I need to go do. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what a stream. Anyway. Thank you to everybody for joining in on the stream. To anybody who was able to stop in, say hi, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rose, for being here. Means a lot. Thank you to everybody who was here on Twitch and on YouTube, whether you were lurking or whatever. I really do appreciate that very, very much. But with this, we're going to end off the stream over on YouTube and probably go raid somebody on Twitch. So to everybody on YouTube, thank you so much. Please do remember to like the streams and stuff to help boost the algorithm a little bit. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I will catch you next time, which will probably be on Friday. Something like that. I don't know yet. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know. But have a great one. All right.